Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we're going to go over how to record your voice or audio over a microphone into FL Studio. The first step is to go to your options. We're going to go down to audio settings. Then we're going to select a device. It's important to select the ASIO devices so that when we get into what's called the mixer, we then have microphone inputs to work with. So select an ASIO device from your list. Just click here to see your whole list. And you can see ASIO devices. Select any of the following. Your interface may come with its own ASIO device, so choose whatever one you like. Now we're going to X out. And the next step is to go to the mixer. Now the point of the mixer is to route things. So like your microphone, external quarter-inch inputs for recording stereo or recording synthesizers. So it's the same process even for synthesizers. The next step here is to click on a track where you want to record. So really make sure that you're on a blank mixer insert. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally selected a track that had a hi-hat in it. And when I went to record, you heard a hi-hat behind my vocal. So really be sure that it's a blank track. Nothing is routed to this track. So right now I'm just using a blank project. So track 1 or insert 1 is where we're going to start. Now, since you've enabled ASIO, you can now select from your mic sources under input. So here you're going to see input. You're going to click here. You're going to see a big list of numbers. Your microphone, depending on your interface, it should tell you which inputs you're using. So usually you're going to be using inputs 1 and 2. Okay. So by default, if you're ever confused, select 1 and 2. Now, if you're recording mono, meaning one mic at a time, you don't select mic 1 and 2. That's stereo. That means when you record over your mono microphone, your voice is going to sound like it's on the left side, okay, because it only picked up one signal and nothing was routed to mic 2. So unless you're recording with 2 mics, I wouldn't select the stereo recording. Let's go to mono recordings. Okay, so I'm going to select mic 1, which is my input on my interface. Insert 1 or microphone 1 on the interface. So that's probably what it is for you. Select mic 1. If not, it's probably mic 2. If you have a bigger interface, just reroute. I'm sure you know what the numbers mean by that point. Use mic input 1 or 2. You don't have to use the other numbers, but you can. As far as your audio interface. So now that you have input, what you need to do is arm the track for recording. I can't tell you how many times I hit record and it didn't record anything because this wasn't triggered. So if you want to record into the playlist, make sure you activate the ARM disk to record. Now what we're going to do is select the type of recording we want to do. I found that the easiest way to kind of manage a project is to hit record and audio into playlist as an audio clip. Some like to record into Edison, but at the end of the day, you're going to be dragging the audio out of Edison anyway. So you might as well just record it as an audio clip. FL Studio, there are a lot of ways to do the same thing. So if you choose the way you like. I'm going to record audio into playlist as an audio clip, and that's going to automatically set FL Studio to do its countdown into recording. So only do the record when you're ready to record. And a quick tip is to leave a bar or 2 before the actual song, so it gets you ready. So even if you're counting down to 0, you can get ready for the actual song and recording. That's a quick tip, especially if you're recording live instruments. Okay. So this is how you record. So once I hit record, it stops. And now you can hear my voice. Set FL Studio to do its countdown. Let me turn up my headphones. Into recording. So only do the record when you're ready to record. And a quick I'm going to do this one more time. Let me turn down my headphones so I don't hear myself in the mic. And I'm going to go to the mixer now. And you can see that the ARM disk to record button is off. So if I go to record again, audio into playlist, okay, so it automatically armed this track, but sometimes it doesn't do that. Countdown. Okay, so I don't know when, but it occurs sometimes. And you're going to be, giving a lot of effort into your take, but you didn't arm it to record, and it's not going to show anything. So sometimes what happens is if you hit record, then you X out, you can see the record button still highlighted. So you may think that you're recording audio, but if you go back to your mixer, you notice the ARM disk button is off. So that's what may happen to you. And then you might hit play and you want to record, but there's nothing happening. Again, always check to make sure your ARM disk recording is on. So now when I hit play, automatically. Now when I hit play, I can record it. Okay. So always make sure that arm to disk recording. I can't tell you how many times I've spent, making a good guitar riff and it just didn't record. Okay, so that is how you record into audio form in FL Studio. The benefits of recording into audio are that you have more manipulation over the sample. You could chop it, flip it. You can do a lot of cool things with audio. Give it that stop and go effect like sample records. So I would really encourage you to record your MIDI into audio, especially for your instruments, your vocals, and anything else. And this adds a different dimension onto your tracks. So thanks for watching today. That is how you record into audio form in FL Studio. It's busyworksbeats.com. And if you want to learn more about the music production as a whole, go to busyworksbeats.com/beginners. There we build out a course going over all the phases of music production, and I made it really easy for you so that you can get into it right away. Thanks for watching. It's busyworksbeats.com.